Welcome back, everybody, to some more EU4 with me, Daniel from Dan Has Fun. Last episode, we finally peaced out with Russia, forced them to release a couple of nations. Hopefully that'll slow them down a bit. This episode, we're probably going to go bully the Ottomans a bit more, so let's get prepared to do that. We're moving some troops around. Didn't do anything between episodes on this occasion, other than redirect a couple of stacks towards the Ottoman line. But we still have to wait. We're probably going to wait until April rather than commit immediately, even though we could go to war now, just to make sure we get our morale back from our drilling troops. These two stacks are finally back. We can combine them together. Yeah, we have more of a line back in Europe in case a coalition forms against us. I'm not sure that's going to happen at this stage. I think we're going to be okay. We're also going to wait one more tick just so we can make sure that our galleys are somewhat healed. They don't have to be fully healed because we heal on coasts, but I want to make sure we're not just sending them straight to their insta-deaths. So that should be perfectly fine at 56. We have so many heavies, they should be prioritizing using those anyway. Okay. How many troops do you have? 101,000. Would all of your allies jump in? They would. Biapas, Medina, and Hejaz. These two are both tiny at the bottom of kind of Saudi Arabian territory. Biapas is the really small nation that has gone vertical for growth and has a surprising number of troops and a level 9 mountain fort, which is horrible. But that should still be fine. We could drag Poland in, but I don't really see the point. They need to get their manpower back in case we have to attack Russia in the future, so we're just going to attack by ourselves. Should be perfectly fine. We could take colonies in Africa, but we don't need any of that. Imperialism is going to be our casus belli. Awesome. Yes, we know that you stopped drilling. That's what we wanted. Also, their 6 ships have attacked our trade fleet immediately. And I suspect we're still going to be fine, even with light ships against galleys and heavies, just because of the numbers there. So, first thing we're going to do, this stack's going to split in half, and you're going to siege these two provinces out, so they can't spawn any troops there. This 2k stack can just stay where it is. There's not enough troops there to care. That's perfectly fine. As for the Ottomans themselves, do we want to siege them first, or do we want to go siege Biapas out? We should probably just go after the Ottomans. Having said that, these two stacks down in Egypt, we'll probably have them go after, say, Medina. Get that pieced out immediately. It's a level 9 fort, so it's going to take a while to siege. Do we have any forts in the area? Obviously, we have the capital, which is just a level 1 fort, which is just adorable. So we'll have our 20,000 stack go that way. I don't see where their troops are. And I wish we had upgraded the Damasco fort. I mean, yes, it's on dry lands. It's not a particularly great location for a fort. But the fact it's a level 2 fort is a little bit pathetic. I have a feeling that Biapas is going to come over and try and siege out Armenian territory. Which I am A-okay with if they do that. That is probably the best case situation. Best case situation, because then it's not my provinces that are taking the hit. Yeah, we'll see what they do. Captured 3 more ships. We'll check if they're transport ships later. I'm hoping they aren't, but they probably are. You can come over here as well. It is a highland. We want to be a little bit more careful, so I'm going to do that. Because that will then mean our 2 troop stacks should come and attack the Ottoman stack at roughly the same time. 8,000 troops on their capital, that's fine. And these two have already finished. So these guys are going to be the automatic siegers, like the automated sieging. We already sieged that, but just for sake of being thorough. Like that. Yeah, so you're already set up to autonomously siege, as are you now. Thank you very much. This 20k stack is coming over to the capital. Perfect. That's what you were meant to do. Finally, some of my troops from the other side of the world are turning up to do what I asked them to do ages ago. So I appreciate it. There's their other stack. Okay. Well, we knew they had to have one somewhere. We just didn't know where it was. Now we do. I would imagine they're going to come and try to protect it, but you never know. Oh, Armenia's coming to help. Isn't that cute? That was a stat wipe. So, sorry, Ottomans. It's going to be one of those wars for you again, I think. Ah, it's going up north. Okay. We go there, and then they're going to Bolu. Or Bolu? I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't know how to pronounce anything. Pronunciations are hard. Speaking of hard... Yeah. The other provinces are impossible to convert right now because they were granted Orthodox autonomy, which is quite annoying. Anyway, hopefully it'll cause them to get rebels, we'll crush them, and maybe then we'll be able to convert them. We'll see. Iron ore quality problems? Boo! That is mildly inconvenient. Going to make my troops slightly more expensive to purchase, which if we didn't have essentially unlimited money would be a real concern, but yeah. We do, so I don't care. I guess this 20k stat can also be an autonomous sieger. Oh no, the trial. Yeah, we don't really care. We're just going to take the... We have so much money that that little bit of corruption is going to be a moot point. Oh, they don't... Yeah, they don't have a... I know Cyprus typically has a fort on it, but yeah, it still doesn't, so that's convenient. Where are you running away to, Ankara? Or Ankara? We're going to move there with that one tick and just see roughly where they... Okay, so they didn't stick there, which, I mean, kind of makes sense, but... It's fine. We're just going to take a step. Are you going to let us through a jam? Probably not. Oh, no, you will. Why? Oh. We're at war with the... They hate the Ottomans so much that despite the fact they hate us, they're willing to let us go through their territory. Well, we appreciate that. We're just going to take a couple of our stacks within this great big blob and have them siege out the Pass. Just so we don't have to worry about it. They're going to be sieging it forever, so... We might as well start. Where's that naval battle happening? Oh, that's not really much of a battle. They do have a naval leader, but that's about it. The construction of our monument in Napoli has finally been completed. People from all over our nation gather before its imposing figure like curious children. Astounded by its marvel, they rejoice in belonging to Italy. And this is fun because the excess prestige gets converted into monarch power, which we love. The cheaper stability doesn't matter because we're a republic, so realistically, we're never going to need that effect. But it's still cool to have. That's the big plus of a republic over a monarchy. If your leader of a republic dies, most of the time you don't have a stability hitting event, so who cares? Obviously, when a monarch dies, everyone tries to scramble to be the next leader, and that causes all hell to break loose. You just go sit there? Okay. Well, if you want me to stack wipe you, I certainly will oblige. I guess we'll take this other blob and go down to Hejaz, because I don't see them doing anything pertinent. I didn't think this war against the Ottomans was going to be difficult, but I did expect it to be like a little bit more than this, if I'm being honest. Like, I expected them to do something. Yeah, there was the stat wipe too. Yeah, this is knife through butter territory. They're just doing nothing at all. A lack of officers? Boo! Oh, both of these options suck. Lose army professionalism or 15 years of reduced army tradition and reinforced speed. I'm not taking that. We'll take the army professionalism, just drill more afterwards. Oh no, our admiral died. Let's get a new one, because he's the only admiral we had. And to be fair, his replacement at a 3463 is amazing. Again, siege really not that important for an admiral, but it's still cool to have, I guess. We'll also have you do the autonomous blob sieging, I guess. I did not mean to click that. Try again. I find the autonomous sieging clicker is very, very finicky. Because if you click a province you can't do, even by a millimeter, too bad. There's no dice. Do they have any troops left? No, the Ottomans only have 20,000 troops. So yeah, the curtain sieging, or carpet sieging, is going to be very, very safe at this point. The only nation we have to watch for is Biapas, because, well, they do have a reasonable stack somewhere. We just don't know where it is. Election time! First of all, before we even make a decision, how old is our leader? 50! But he's great. He's a scholar and he's an architectural visionary. 33. To keep him. Army tradition, if we want to get the replacement. Army tradition, Republican tradition. His his beloved relative in terms of pure stat points is better than he is. Admittedly, he would then become better if we kept him. But yeah, his traits are so good, we're going to keep him. He might die partway through, but I think it's still worth it. Speaking of worth it, get out of the way. Yep. We need to convert provinces, because that is certainly worth it. Yeah, hopefully eventually. I'm not sure what we're going to do to get those to be able to be converted, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. 36,000 troops at our capital. We might as well just have them drill. We have a general that's not particularly good, and he's not doing anything, so we might as well make the most of it. Do we want to give any of these provinces... It probably makes sense to give at least this province, the province of Erzincan, to Armenia. How much more we give them, I don't really know. Because it's all... Like, this area is all Turkish culture, and I imagine that we're going to make Turkish culture an approved culture. We don't have any space for it. But I would imagine Turkish is probably going to be more useful long-term than Tunisian or Greek. I don't know, maybe we'll just end up culture converting all the Turkish. There's a lot of provinces with Turkish culture that usually just make sense to kind of lead fully into that. But we don't have to. We can think about it. We have options. Also, okay, that is on the carpet siege list, so if they de-siege it, then we should re-siege. Speaking of, they are slowly sieging things in southern Egypt, which we'll deal with afterwards. Not of any concern. There's 23,000 Biapas troops. There's the other 17,000. Where are you even going? We don't know, so we're going to chase them with that idle stack that's not doing anything. They're probably just going to run back to their capital. Speaking of, wasn't this stack meant to be going to Fuman? No, whatever. We'll do it now. It's fine. We'll take out that stack of Ottoman troops on the way. We can get a tech for next level of military. We don't need it yet. We're still ahead of time. So we're just not going to bother. And this is going so easily, I guess we'll get these other stacks back to enabling army drilling so we can try and redeem some of that 5% army professionalism we lost. Yeah, there's the Biapas 25k stack. Where are they going? They're going to Yerevan. It's a mountain. That's going to be stinky, but we probably still want to attack them because of our massive numbers advantage. Oh, wait, what happened here? Oh, no, we lost 8. Why are they even over here? We lost 8 transport ships. Well, that's just rude. How did they end up over here without any other stack getting involved? Let me go and take this out. Where are they going? The Ligurian Sea? Okay. I can't believe they managed to get this far. When I saw we were under attack, I said, oh, it's fine. It'll just be dregs. But no, they managed to get their navy all the way over here. Huh. That's not nice. And your punishment is to get absolutely wrecked. Thank you for 7 ships. Oh, good. 5 of them are transports. Get in the bin. They're probably going to flee to Cyprus, I would guess. That's another stack wipe. I cannot believe they got all the way across here without being detected by anything else. That's pretty wild. The siege of Makar is over. Isn't that swell? Let's go and get that de-sieged, I guess. Why on earth would you go that way, though? Oh, that's why. Okay. So, peace me out, please, so I can black flag this stack, because that is a ridiculous path it wants me to take. I don't want anything from you, so just give me money and go away. Can you black flag? Perfect. Go up here, and then go down there. Yes, Cyprus is where that fleet went. We've also got Medina. Let's piece them out as well. War reparations and money. Yeah. Oh, I have no diplomats to send. We're going to have to wait 10 days. It's fine. We'll count them down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Send demand. Thank you. They're also going to get black flagged. Okie dokie, 84% war score. Do we even need to get to 100 again? It really doesn't make any sense. What will they give me? Yeah, we're already essentially at 102, so they'll give me like a 93% war score completion if I really wanted to. We're going to give that to Armenia. It's in the same state, and it's Armenian culture, so they will like it. Beyond that, we're probably going to take these 2 provinces now just because the border gore is painful. We're going to take Bolu because that now joins those together and completes the state of Karadeniz. Really, what else do we want to take? We could take this coastal state and give us less ships to worry about, which is probably not a bad idea. 1, 2, 3, was it those 5? I think, yeah. So these 5 are in one state. We can do that. Really, the only other question is, do I want to take these 2 provinces so I have a straight line of continuous border? Probably a good idea. That puts us at 52% war score. I don't really care about that one province in the middle of nowhere. I'm sure Russia will declare on the Ottomans anyway. It doesn't matter that that's there or not. I don't really care about sieging out Biapas. It's just wasting manpower for the sake of wasting manpower. So I don't really see the point in doing that. I don't really see the point in pillaging them. Their war reparations probably aren't going to be worth that much money. I don't really want money from them, but I'm also in no rush to declare war on them again afterwards, so I guess I'll just take the money and deal with it. We also release nations, but there's no point. Like, they don't need to be weakened further. Okay. This is fine. We're going to wait 4 days, and then we're just going to piece them out with this combination. Done. Only 77% war score, but we just don't need any more land than that right now. Because we also don't want to go overextension crazy either. Very easy to do. Our governing capacity is already over the limit. So we do have to be a little bit careful. But this stack can now come back. We're gonna do what we did before. Essentially, one stack is gonna go here, one stack is gonna go there. Everybody else we're gonna have come back to Constantinople. We don't want to do any more autonomous sieging. This 45k stack is going to go sit in Icel, and then everything else will just be spread. Including this stack. You're going to come over here to make a 45k stack of troops. Okay, so that was nice and easy. We have a very strange looking border at this point, where we do have a continuous border, but it looks kind of ridiculous. Let's be honest. I think it's fine. Listen, we don't want to overgrow Armenia straight away either, because they'll end up... We might end up in a situation where we can't convert anything, which would be terrible. Russia's declared on Korea, which is, well, good luck, Korea, with your 7,000 troops and one alliance to a one-province minor. Yeah, at least we know their troops are going to be nowhere near our side of the map, so at least there's that. Get Sidon converted, why not? Has Novgorod allied with anybody else yet? No, it hasn't. It's dangerous. If I ally Novgorod so that Russia can't just reabsorb them, if they attack Novgorod, it'll just be us defending. Same logic with Astrakhan. I have no idea why these two have not allied each other. It's an absolute no-brainer that these two ally each other, but they haven't done it. They're near each other, they're both the same religion, and they're both terrified of Russia, so you'd think they would have automatically allied, but... Nope, they have not. Still can't declare on Bohemians, right? Yep, it's going to be another 6 years. We still can't declare on... Yeah, we can't declare on Bulgaria, because if we did, we would drag Poland and the Netherlands in. We could drag it in Portugal and Britain and cause another world war, but I'd rather not do that if we can. Spain, we still can't declare on until 1713, which is not that far away. But they might be our next target. Unless we just want to eat the Mamluks because they are an incredibly weak target. I don't see a huge amount of value in that. We already have the high value land that they have. I mean, if we wanted to become Rome, theoretically we'd have to take out Ma'an and capture that, but that's not a high priority. That could be something we can do in a coffee break. Yeah, I'm not sure what the next plan of action is. I just wish there was a way, and I highly doubt they'll do it. Yeah, we can't get Kallenberg to break their alliance with either Poland or the Netherlands. We might be able to ask, because we have 100, we have 60 favors and 100 trust with Poland. Would you be willing to break your alliance with Kallenberg? You would. Oh, okay. Well, that'll work. So now, theoretically, if we attacked them, the Netherlands would join in, but who cares? And if we were to say, what target would we really want to go for first? I mean, there's so many tasty targets, potentially. And there's so much land that, hypothetically, we'd need to take. I mean, for example, if we went for Croatia first, because then we could eat Bulgaria at the same time, because they're allied. Poland won't jump in right now, but they're very, very close. And it's only because of our terrible diplomatic reputation. But if we got them to prepare for war, we could totally get them to declare, and it would be fine. We probably wouldn't even need them to declare, in all honesty, because, well, Portugal, it's going to be way big enough to deal with it. But it would be nice to have... It's tempting to have a relationship situation break down between Poland and Lithuania. The only downside to that would be then Russia, I'm sure, would just attack Lithuania. But Lithuania is also allied to the Holy Roman Emperor. So they might be less inclined to do that. France is also not part of the Holy Roman Empire. So if I attack France, it would bring in Spain instead. It would still bring in the Netherlands regardless, which is a little bit annoying. But Poland would jump in on that because they don't like France. Interesting. I don't want to set a new peace treaty with Spain because I'd like to attack them properly. I think every other nation here is in the Holy Roman Empire, right? Yeah, they are. It's only France that isn't. I don't know why they aren't. It makes no sense. Like, it's an absolute no-brainer for them to have joined the Holy Roman Empire as a 3-province minor, but they didn't for some reason. Options. Lots and lots of options. How long do we have the peace treaty with Spain? 2 years. I'm still tempted to attack France anyway. Really, the only downside is that the Netherlands are just very, very annoying to deal with because they have a big stack of troops in Western Africa, which I don't trust Portugal to deal with properly if I said, hey, I'm not going to bother and let you do it. I don't know. I'm not sure. There's so many options, and I'm not sure which one I like. I still can't believe that a jam is allied to Russia. That's so annoying. All the nations for them to be allied to. What a shame. Well, I do think, with all that said and done, it's probably still worth attacking a nation. It's interesting that... Why do Poland like Bulgaria and Croatia? They're both the wrong religion for them. But they like them enough to not attack them. That's so weird. So I guess the next best option would potentially be a really tasty target within the Holy Roman Empire and go for something like Provence. Because they have a lot of provinces. They've got pretty high development too. I mean, there's a lot of development going on here. Metz is 58 development, which is wild. The only real downside to going after Metz is that our aggressive expansion situation could get so bad that we might even have our ally haters. But then the next question is, do we go for something like Brittany? All of their provinces are worth a lot as well. So a lot of the nations have been building vertically. We haven't, we've been spreading out, but a lot of them have been building vertically. We could take them out instead, but we still might upset the British. So maybe Switzerland. Why do you like Switzerland as well? Poland's strange. It likes all the nations I don't really understand. I don't know. We'll think about it. We'll make our decision next episode. There's so many options. Let me know what you think we should do. We'll see what I do. We'll compare it to what your comments were. That could be fun, right? Alright, hopefully I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye now. Thank you for watching the video, and if you'd like to see more, feel free to stick around.